So, as I'm sure everyone is aware, Microsoft did not show Halo at the Xbox Showcase, or the extended showcase shown today. The only mention we really got was that Master Chief and the Arbiter are coming to Brawlhalla as a DLC update. And then also, very briefly, Halo was mentioned and then quickly brushed over in an interview with Phil Spencer and some guy whose name is literally Booty. I think right now all Halo fans and people outside of Halo even pretty much feel like that meme that says our expectations were low, but holy fuck. The Season 4 trailer has yet to be posted anywhere. Nothing on YouTube, nothing on Twitter, nothing on Facebook, nothing nowhere. The only thing we did get was a Season 4 Sandbox overview blog post, which will be seen by the 500 people that still go on Halo Waypoint, and then we also got a tweet regarding the final chapter of the Fracture event. Really do wonder why they haven't shown the Season 4 trailer yet. Maybe it simply isn't finished. Maybe what was created just got declined or something, and they're having to redo it. But if that is the case, then obviously 343 just looks kind of incompetent and unorganized, and if the case is simply they just don't want to show it and they're just going to release it as a YouTube video and a social post, then it kind of looks like they don't want more people to see Halo. I have seen a few people maybe speculating that it could be delayed and Season 4 will be pushed back a few weeks or something, that's why they haven't shown it. But I don't think this is the case at all because, I mean, it's not like they're not acknowledging Season 4. They're putting out posts every couple of days on social media and Waypoint that mention Season 4 and the content coming to it. But as I said, the hundreds of people that go on Waypoint are the only ones seeing this stuff, and then it's relayed through YouTube videos like this. So I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, surely they got a free spot at the Xbox Showcase if they wanted one, and they could have shown off Halo Infinite Season 4 with a trailer. It doesn't have to be long, could literally be 60 seconds or even less. Hell, I think all of us would have taken a 30-second trailer at the moment that was just like text on screen that says new battle pass, infection, blah, whatever. Just so that, you know, the wider gaming audience of 270,000 people that were watching on Twitch and like 400,000 that were watching on YouTube across all the channels could have seen that Halo still exists. Even if 2% of those eyeballs go and check out Season 4, it's a few extra thousand players for Halo, which is what they need. Maybe they've just given up. Maybe Microsoft have given up. Let's be honest. Halo Infinite is never, ever going to make return on the amount of money that it cost to develop that game. If the rumours are true and it took $500 million to make that game, it's never, ever going to make back that money, and that game is going to be a loss. As for what we did get, we got the blog post, as I mentioned, obviously, which mentions the Quantum Translocator, where Unyshek says, "Since Halo Combat Evolved, teleporters have been a staple of Halo gameplay, with our newest addition to the power equipment in the form of the Quantum Translocator. Players can take that staple and utilize it in all new ways." He then says that this new addition is designed to have as much impact on a match as an overshield or an active camo, while still requiring deliberate setups and proper execution, meaning that the Quantum Translocator will appear as a power equipment and does require some thought process. You can't just spam it. How it works is that once you secure it, the first button press will activate the Quantum Translocator and creates a slip space thread at that location. After repositioning around the map, the second button press will then teleport you back to the original location. The easy way of, of wording this is button press 1 equals point where you want to go back to. Button press 2 is what you press when you think, holy crap, let's get out of here, I'm going to die. However, upon teleporting, a new thread is created at the location the player just teleported from. This makes it a little bit more complex, but basically it's just every odd number is where you want to go back to, every even number is your panic button or, you know, very tactical button press that's going to send you back a location. That's the easiest way to break it down. Finally, be careful when and where you use it, as there is a cooldown between uses, meaning you can't just spam it. Next is the Threat Seeker, which caused a lot of confusion online. I did a video covering this, but just to go over it again, it's different from the Threat Sensor in that it only sends out one pulse, requires the opponents to be within its line of sight, meaning it will not reveal enemies around corners or those through walls. The equipment's projectile can bounce in order to reward accuracy by allowing for unique and clever shots, such as bouncing it against a wall or against a floor or a prop or something. And if an opponent is within its radius when it is used, then it will send out a pulse that reveals them for the same duration as a player's shield recharge time. I don't know why it was worded like that. You could have used a very specific number of seconds. If anyone knows how long it takes Halo Infinite shields to go from 0 to 100%, that's how long this equipment's going to take. Very weird way of wording that rather than putting the actual number. Finally, a couple of balancing things. The threat sensor, so the current one that exists, had a few adjustments so that they're kind of balanced. The ping frequency has been made lower by 1 second, the radius has been made a little bit bigger, and its duration is more than double of that before. Now at 15 seconds, whereas before it was 6.5. And finally is Legacy Zoom Toggle. Basically, to summarize this in a way that everyone will understand, in Halo Infinite, when you zoom with a sniper rifle from the 5x to the 10x, which is the second zoom in, if you do something else like sprint or jump or melee or something to unzoom while doing an action and then zoom back in, you're immediately sent back to that final 10 times zoom rather than having to go through the stages of the 5, 10 again. Legacy Zoom Toggle means that, you know, if you do an action to get rid of your sniper zoom in, when you scope back in, you will have to go through all the motions again, 5, 10, rather than automatically going straight back to 10. Which is something that people have been asking for a while. On June 20th, there will also be a list of bug fixes, so you can look at those. And that's pretty much it. Season 4 Infection lands on June 20th, bringing Infection, career rank, Forge updates, new maps, new customization, and more to Halo Infinite. The question remains, when will the trailer land? Ironically, I bet what's going to happen is I'll release this video and a few hours later they'll drop a trailer. But if they do that, I'm not going to be disappointed. And when they do it, I'll have a look at the trailer, make a video about that, maybe react to it, and see if there's anything new that's mentioned. If all they mention is all the stuff we've already seen, might be a bit disappointing. I'm hoping for a couple extra visuals of, you know, the big team battle map and the Plaza remake that they're doing. And then maybe they can sneak in like another game mode, because I think only Infection is kind of a letdown. You know, a couple extra ones in there might be cool. Yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Do the things like leaving a like and a comment and stuff, because it makes the engagement bigger, pushes the video to more people, and some of you may not know, but I recently got YouTube partnered, which means I make ad revenue now. So every single view counts as me earning a little bit of money from this stuff, which is pretty cool. And what I do with that money is directly put it back into game development. For those who don't know, I'm making a third-person shooter inspired by Halo. All the money on my channel goes directly into funding that. So we can do cool things, like buy assets to help us, such as effects for explosions or gun projectiles. We can do some freelance work for people who maybe do a level design or a character design, or just marketing. So yeah, every view, every interaction, every type of engagement and stuff like that helps me in more ways than one. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.